Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First carry for Kenyon Drake, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Allen now looks to throw. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. How about another? Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over.
Nigga that ran into a rail, nigga. Knocked this game out for my draft start. Check that shit in a second. You up close, watch that nigga.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley.
Watch him.
Watch him. Oh, and now some space to operate.
Watch him. He ran into a wheel, nigga. He's about to lead the league.
Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead.
Bad kick. I can't never get this kick shit right.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no result on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and taken. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for.
We got him. We got him. We got him.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I still took it. I still took it. He ran into a real nigga. Still took it.
Get the football at the 37-yard line.
You better get with me.
Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays an offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
Oh, he caught him.
First career interception. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to do it, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was playing. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
To throw on second down is gone. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
DC! Harbaugh!
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Obama! Harbaugh!
On first down, it's gone.
Good fucking blitz.
As he releases
Good fucking blitz.
and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have
like being
back. There wasn't a whole open in the zone.
You have to think early downs like that first down there need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold.
Oh, no, that ain't the play. That ain't the play.
180! Shell! 5.
From the gun, here's Gone. He goes underneath for Yeldon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. To throw is Gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
See, that's why I don't like this fucking kicking shit.
And he missed it. It's good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Drake will start the drive on the ground. He takes this from the
30 to the 34.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, here's Allen. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On first down, Drake.
Oh, he tripped me. I thought it was
a play out. Going down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Yeah, that shit was in the way, boys.
On the ground, this is Jalen Rashad.
I might have hold it.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly.
Number 7.
And this one could be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Pitch out to Drake. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. On the give, this is Drake. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
You do too much in the run home, boy.
Put on a coaching headset.
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. That's what I wanted. Let me see. You got him. I got him over here. Y'all got him over there.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Now a handoff to Rashard.
Good fucking run. Them niggas did some wild shit.
Does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Patriot!
On 1st and goal, Drake. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on
I know what they got to do.
And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
I know what y'all gotta do. You the one. Oh, I done overplayed that shit.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Hauschka adds the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Next time.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
Now I know you like the run. I'm just changing my shit up a little bit.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh, that was dumb spin. That was the dumbest spin in America.
Bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And now out on the field.
That was the dumbest spin in America, boy.
And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no
fucking
points
field
after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Over the middle, he's got his time.
This nigga's on the block, nigga. He's up for trade. Who needs him? Who needs him?
Evan Ingram, his first
He's on the block.
here of the new campaign. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points.
Might pay that nigga after that shit.
They drew that up. I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got into the
Might pay that nigga after that shit, nigga.
After the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
All right. So we know he like to do that.
And they're hoping to redo
So
their
let's
efforts in the
bring
last
you
drive
in the
when they got
game.
into the end zone.
And just think of what it's
And
like
let's
now on
bring
the sideline.
you in the
Because when you
game.
score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Still.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better
right
view
there.
than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We got him. Ain't gotta watch nobody. We got him.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle.
Told you.
Now this is intercepted.
I told you.
My goodness.
I told you.
Picked off at the 49. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something
I like anyway, anyone I got from form, man, they on the block, man.
That gets intercepted.
They on the block, suffocating. And he fucking up, moving him over there. He tripping. He tripping. He is tripping. Don't do that no more, man. That man can't cover him, man.
Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Rams add on to their lead.
They all on the block, nigga.
Good start to the
Send them
season.
picks,
Remy had a
nigga.
touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
Every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
Took a bell?
a one-play drive,
Took a bell?
they throw an
Go put a shirt on.
A lot of
And
people
put the
are gonna
jaws on the right way,
next time
son.
out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and then another one.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to shake off
Here
the
we go.
interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Hard ball. I don't know what you're doing.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Hell of a spin. Hell of a fucking spin.
Well past midfield, just a yard
No,
or
he
two
spinning on
shy
me,
of
son.
40.
That shit was
It's
major.
a pickup of 17 on that one.
That shit was major.
Down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off.
Yeah, you seen him. Go get a shirt on, nigga. I'm gonna fuck him up for that. He did that shit in my son face. I'm gonna fuck him up for that one. I got him, son. Don't worry about it. Slide him over.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he'll bring this one
yeah, I'm still gonna beat him.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
Detroit! Detroit!
Play action. Now
oh, he killed me with that play action. But that ain't good enough, man. It ain't good enough, man. It ain't good enough, man.
Picked off at the 36.
You killed me with the play action, though. That was a hell of a one, bro.
Shot at the 33-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
On first down, gone. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back. So they took a shot on first down.
It about to be over for you, boy. That was about to be touchdown.
That play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet you won't fall for that one no more.
Back to the air, Goff on second.
Sitting that pressure. I still threw it to him on some dumb shit. I still threw it to him. That was dumb on me. That was dumb.
46, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
I bet,
well,
fella.
I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So after the INT, it's
oh, that put me in another pick.
Complete over the middle. It's Doyle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Now the Bills will hustle to the line.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack. I know they want him to be.
I told your mama out there, Karan, she need help with the bag.
Sure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver.
Karan!
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long
your mama out there, she need help with the bags. I'm in the game. Tell her I'm coming.
Convert on third.
She outside. She need help with the bags.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots.
Coming on now.
Almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Field goal forthcoming for Stephen.
She outside, Karan.
Right hash, just a 34-yard.
Your mama outside. Hey, come play the game for me. Come here.
And that cuts into the
come hold me down on football.
10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players
hurry up.
when they have these types of kicks that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And following the interception, just any interception,
you got the shower, right?
A little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
Let's go. Ain't too much damage you can do to me real quick.
You can run back out there and go, totally didn't
when you get on defense, when you get back on defense, let computer pick the play.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Yeah, just don't do that.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Good fucking defense, you son of a bitch. Good fucking defense.
Instead, 2nd down.
Yeah, he did good defense.
Oh, I'm jump on me. Jump on my feet, Daddy.
Sorry, son. So open the door for your mom.
At the very least, they're thinking
My
field
feet
goal.
is right there.
I said sorry.
Yeah,
But I said sorry. So what else you want me to do, son?
My feet was right there, so you jump on it.
Alright, I said sorry. What do you want me to do?
Only to fix
Second and
it.
10.
How can I fix that?
Come. You're the doctor master show. That's why he's
Playing good
And that one
defense.
almost intercepted. Call
That
it
nigga do the backflip.
It falls in.
That nigga snatching.
Down.
You see him, right?
Yeah.
He's snatching, right?
Yeah, he just did a black
touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
He just did a black flip.
Yeah, he did. That boy must be tired.
Throwing on third.
That's you, Daddy?
Ooh, that was ugly.
Incomplete as the clock will stop with
You want me to go first?
remaining.
Daddy, you told you did.
Huh?
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep is Tavon Austin. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
What?
12 yards on the return that time. And there'll be time for maybe one
Good
final
defense. They
play
play some good
before
defense.
halftime.
Yeah.
And the Bills getting set to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
You know, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
Handoff for Drake. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21.
I'm gonna kick it to him.
So we come upon halftime.
Pray for the
here in
best.
Southern California.
Let your computer pick the
On
defense.
top. As we'll see
Or I get the ball.
back
Shit.
to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan
No.
Coachman. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
Touchdown.
This is taken
And
just
you
shy of the 10 here.
you get touchdown.
They had a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Rams offense.
I'm about to grab this stuff till this game almost over.
They built a good
I'm gonna let Karan hold me down without score again on this nigga.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Another carry now for Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard
came through there quick.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys that after a while you quit just trying to define him by a position. Defensive end, outside linebacker, doesn't matter. He knows how to get upfield and spill some plays.
So disruptive. What makes him so disruptive?
I think it's strength. If you see his upper body, I mean, he's got some strength up there and some really good hands, but he's got some surprising quickness as well to get him upfield.
The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
14.
A shotgun snap for Gall. And Ingram hauls it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Now Goff.
He was on that shit. You supposed to pick that shit. You definitely was on that shit, homeboy. Made me nervous.
Have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. In the third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Switch. Listen. DC.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Cecile,
Call it a pick.
you need your ass whooped?
And they're going to face a 3rd down.
So what's the problem then? He said he done playing. You want to do something? Go clean something up then. Find something to clean up here. You want to do something?
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
He goes underneath the Drake. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He dumps it off to Drake. He is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have cut it to within a score.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
I'm back. How you get the ball? He scored.
Yeah.
Pause. How you score?
Because look at pushed me off the shoulder.
Get the fuck out, ball.
Start the drive with Gurley.
Get out. I said get out. I don't care what you say.
Second down. But at least he was able to
scored on my
initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
On second down, here's Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
17.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Goff now looking to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two
throwing that
shy
shit.
of the 30.
I wrestling through that shit scared.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter.
What's wrong, Seth? Huh? What'd you say all that for then?
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And a short gain here down to the 22. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
His throw incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Now, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Now Drake. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
The
bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run.
I wouldn't try to throw. You give up hope.
Running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Hey, come on, did he throw on you or run on you when he scored on you?
Here's Ryan Allen now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's gone. Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. By Jordan Poyer. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does. You wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Allen off the play fake. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and He gets those shoulders right, that pass will go from incomplete to complete.
The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the gun, it's Allen. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Samson Abuka able to drop it for a loss of 12, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Ryan Allen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
I love that shit. I should have left that shit alone.
Can you hear it? It's a little open.
Is that the squeaky hinges that I'm hearing right now? Yeah, the door.
Is that too high pitch?
No, not at all. The door is open a little bit. It's almost like when you told those horror stories on the camping trip. Right? And now, look out.
Yeah.
We got a little bit different look at the game at this point.
Big momentum swing here in the 4th on the punt fumble. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And here's Allen throwing again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Vernon Hargraves with a pick.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down.
Same right here.
They'll set up a 2nd and 7. You know, I was going to ask if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
So what?
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He'll get it up the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. 3rd and goal, Gurley. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
On the toss play, this is great. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That one good for 14 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Lucky 56.
On the toss, Drake going left. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. One final try here for Allen. This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 14.
Belly of the fucking beach, nigga.
Rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
You Ben caught that. You Ben caught that.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
But Daddy, if you go over there, people that go past you.
Throwing now, gone. Being chased out left.
You that one, please?
Breaks through the contact. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Daddy.
The Rams on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3. Gone.
Wow.
Go down. Sacked right around the 17. Matt Milano coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late.
Okay.
And his kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. Well, I know it points to
draft
this when
time,
you
I
wanted to
believe.
close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
I just said this for you.